All this week, 22 News is working for you, bringing the facts about coronavirus. This morning, Taylor Knight is live in the studio with Dr. Jeff Burton.
Yeah, as you just said, I'm joined this morning by Dr. Jeff Burton, who's a primary care physician and a cancer survivor. Dr. Burton, thanks so much for being here with us this morning. So, over the past 2 days, it seems like the fear about the coronavirus is really spreading. There's been schools canceling classes, parades are being canceled, but each year the flu kills thousands of people. Why is there this fear over the coronavirus?
Well, it's something new. But let's just say one thing. People, take a breath. Not with somebody coughing on you, but take a breath. This is about public health. This is not about me health. This is a time for us to come together and take care of each other. In the last couple of years, it's been reported that 34,000 people and 61,000 people died from the flu. We're not saying anything about the flu. We have people that refuse to get the flu shot when they can protect themselves, even amidst all of the discussion about the coronavirus. It's a novel virus. It's taken the world by storm. But again, this morning it was reported 4,000 people have died from this. That's dwarfed. It's dwarfed by what we've lost in terms of people who have died from the flu the last couple of years. It's really important that people get the information from the scientists. If your bit of information doesn't have any reference to the CDC, you really shouldn't look at it.
So who is most at risk right now from getting really sick from the coronavirus?
Well, I think the elderly. The definition of elderly changes depending upon your perspective. But I think that certainly people over 80 who have any chronic immune problems, but also people over the age of 60. And so what's an immune problem? Well, in no particular order, people who have chronic kidney disease, people who have chronic lung disease, people who have diabetes, people who have are on medications that suppress their immune system, whether they're being treated for cancer, whether they've had recent bone marrow or stem cell transplants. Now, that pertains to an 8-year-old who's had a stem cell transplant or a bone marrow transplant. You just have to be diligent. You need to, we'll talk a little bit more as we go along, but there's no more immunocompromised state than after I had a bone marrow, stem cell transplant. And we'll talk a little bit about what precautions I went through to protect my immune system, which was basically negligible.